So I got suspended from YouTube. It had nothing to do with any video on the current election. So it wasn't, misinformation in regards to the eligibility of any political candidates during this election cycle. It was a 2020 video, and quite frankly, a video going back to 4 years, not spreading any misinformation. It was just making a prediction. You could tell based on the title of the video. Needless to say, YouTube didn't like it, and I received the email at 3:46 last Thursday saying that I cannot post or upload a video for up to a week. So if you get the email at 3:46 on Thursday, this means a week later exact would be 3:46 on Thursday, August the 22nd. Needless to say, even though exactly a week passed by, for some reason I still wasn't able to upload. So I guess according to YouTube, um, it would be 7 full days after the day at the time of the suspension. So for them, for YouTube, supposedly a week is not exactly a week later after 3:46 last Thursday, but for YouTube, a week is 7 full days without uploading or posting anything in your community chat. So according to YouTube, which doesn't make any sense, a full week suspension is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So here we are, 8 days later. I am finally back. In the one video that I was looking to upload, but then hours later, I found out I wasn't able to upload anything, was, of course, the NBA schedule breakdown video, because that day was the day that the schedule was released. So that was the top video on the list, and that's why this is the first video I uploaded today, was the NBA schedule video, because that was the number one thing that was happening last Thursday. And then I just realized that I'm back on here today on Kobe's birthday. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it is a sign from the heavens, from the Lord, from God Almighty, that stick with the process. Things are going to go down at exactly the right time. What do we mean by that? Well, Goat Kilaban was never going to play in the finals in the year 24, but it just so happens to be that the repeat begins in the year 24. So the repeat begins in the year 24 after 78 prior NBA finals. When we look at Kobe's birthday, the 78 prior NBA seasons, it doesn't fall right on 78. It just happens to be the case 78 prior seasons, and then this baby can officially go down, and he has to be undefeated. So the year losing in between, blah blah, something special gonna go down. He's gonna finish his career undefeated. Even if he misses 60 games in a season, he's finishing unbeaten. Joakim LeBron James, because he's going to be undefeated after turning the big 4-0. Joakim LeBron James is going to finish his career at the Fountain of Youth. So Joakim LeBron is going to retire at the right time. It, when we look at Joakim LeBron's number 23, when we look at King and Akron equaling 23, this has to go down in his 23rd NBA season. So it really comes down to a matter of timing. So hail Lord God Almighty, that you set up this moment where I go a week without uploading a video. Be told back on Kobe's birthday, 8 days without being able to make a video. These are the signs from the heavens that God is communicating with me right now. You are officially back on Kobe's birthday. Now get down to the process, because it's always supposed to go down. Keep your faith in me, because the ultimate glory is coming. I put you right here on YouTube to set up the grandest moment of all moments in the history of basketball. Some people may think it's the comeback against the Warriors, which I completely understand. But for me, it is a step up. When Joakim Noah James, at 40 and 41 years of age, he never ever loses a playoff series ever again after turning the big 4-0. This is Tom Brady's mistake. He should have retired right after 2020 because how many rings could he have won? Could he play till he's 50? Could he play till he's 49? Could he play till he's 55? Could Tom Brady won an eighth ring, a ninth ring? Tom Brady was declining. We know he wouldn't have played forever. We knew he wouldn't have won titles forever. Now, Tom Brady won one ring in his last 3 seasons. He didn't win much more without Bill Belichick. For LeBron James, he can leave that up to debate. Where LeBron James wins back-to-back, he's undefeated in the playoffs ever since turning 40 years of age. If LeBron were to dominate and were to retire after the 2026 NBA Finals, then LeBron James can leave that debate up to interpretation. So if you have a guy right here who walks away from a dynastic team, the Lakers have got quite a bit of young players. If LeBron James were able to walk away after winning back-to-back titles, and people could have said, this guy could have played till he's 50 years of age. If he won back-to-back championships at 40 to 41 years of age against these scrubs in the NBA nowadays who've been playing in a watered-down league, how many more rings could LeBron James have won? How many rings could LeBron James have won if the Laker management were not dysfunctional? How many more rings could LeBron James have won if Kevin Durant didn't destroy the competitive balance of the NBA? So for me, it is a magnificent thing that we are about to witness. If this dude wins back-to-back rings and retires, we will be left with interpretation. How many more rings could he have really have won if he continued to play? Because LeBron, when he retires, we will never ever see the guy decline. His body can't handle a certain playing style that we have seen him drive into the lane in Miami, but he clearly adjusted his game, and he's still the best player in the world. He can still score at East anytime he wants to, and if he's able to dominate in the playoffs in these next couple of years and be the undisputed king of the NBA, then he really is the greatest of all time. Magic Johnson was declining. Kobe was not the same after his ACL injury. Michael Jordan was not the same player at 40 years of age. LeBron James would virtually be unchanged. He's not going to drive to the lane as much as he did in Miami, but he is still performing as the best player in the world at 40 and 41 years of age. Cannot lose a playoff series, will refuse and resist elimination at any turn in the corner. We are about to witness the greatest player ever. And I am officially back on Kobe's birthday. And these are the kind of things that are just not small coincidental details. I believe these things have meaning. Why the hell do I get suspended from a video going back 4 years ago that has nothing to do with this current election cycle? Because I think the Lord is talking to us this year. This is the year where ultimate glory is coming to fruition. And that is the chase of Michael Jordan is on for LeBron James. He's getting the crack at the Mavs. Is it any coincidence they get Klay Thompson? No. The Mavs and the Lakers going to go down. The Lakers are going to have to go through the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers, LeBron James has said he hates the Celtics. Well, LeBron James is going to get another crack at the Celtics. And the New York Knicks have got the Nova brothers all together. all 4 or 5 Villanova guys all together. The New York Knicks are going to have chemistry. The New York Knicks are going to be healthier during the next playoff cycle. And the New York Knicks defense is not going away. And the New York Knicks have paired a scorer, Miles Bridges, who is a great defender, by the way, watching him play for my Phoenix Suns. The New York Knicks are going to be in the show in a couple years. But for now, the Celtics are going to win the first matchup against the New York Knicks. They didn't face off last year because the New York Knicks were hurt, and the Pacers fit the Larry Bird angle, as Larry Bird was a coach on the Indiana Pacers. But for now, the New York against Boston rivalry is going to begin. And it doesn't matter about Paul George and the Sixers. The fact is, the Sixers are going to continue to suffer because they passed on Jason Tatum, and Paul George never carried the Clippers over the edge. So is Paul George going to carry the 76ers over the top? Hell no. Hell no. I don't give a damn that he wears number 8. Paul George is from LA, so of course he's going to like Kobe and wear the number 8 because he's from LA, so he probably likes Kobe because he born and raised in LA. So that's why he's wearing number 8. It don't have anything to do with the championship tribute or anything of that nature. But and a 30-minute video is a pretty long video, so I understand you have stuff to do. This is why I hyperlinked all of the references when you go down the description. When you see the 94-day duration from Jason Tatum's birthday to game 1, when you know that Pandemic is 65, Florida 65, Space Jam, New Legacy 65, Repeat 65, NBA Finals on 6-5. You think about the fact that the next Lakers Celtics matchup is 5 weeks and 6 days after Kobe's birthday, and he's 5-6 in the final. I'm just glad to be back on air, and believe me, there's a lot of stuff going on in the past week or so that I have to upload. A lot of it's soccer, though. But in 1 to 2 weeks, I will get the references ready. Obviously, the week 1 picks is the next biggest thing happening. There's not really anything going on in NBA free agency, but I made the Klay Thompson prediction video, so I think I'll copy and paste that. The biggest thing that's happened in free agency was Klay Thompson, but if anyone missed it, I'll be sure to copy and paste it to the community chat, to the community post. The soccer's back. People don't care about soccer. Yeah. But again, the NBA and the NFL will be going on over the next couple of months. So and obviously the election and everything, and people don't like politics, whatever. The fact is, uh, well, people treat political elections like sport, but if politics are scripted, you can't be talking about Donald Trump. You gotta get over your political ideologies. You gotta call it like you see it. And the fact is, I'm a liberal, but are they going to win every election? No. Are they going to win again? Hell yeah. Are they winning in 2028? No, they not. Republicans going to get power back in 4 years. So you know when Trump loses, when Kamala loses in 2028, it is possible to call elections correctly, putting aside your political biases. So that's what that's about right there. There's a 2032 election video that I have to. We're gonna have a Latino. We're gonna have well, in particular, we're gonna have a Mexican American president, 2032, 2033. There's gonna be a Cesar Chavez angle with that election. 62 days after Ivanka's birthday. There are 62 days left in the year after her birthday, so she'll win the 61st election. She'll be running for re-election in the 62nd election. The idea, obviously, is that the presidents are chosen uh, years in advance, even decades in advance, when we talk about Donald Trump. So that's what the politics is about too. They're chosen deep in advance. So, anyways, this is all I needed to say. I will, if you don't know how to go to my channel, click on the video link and to access all my videos, and I'll just, it's a 30-minute video. It's a pretty long ass video. Yeah, I probably go with Celtics win the NBA Cup. I would probably imagine, I guess. You can't rig any better if the two winningest teams are the first two teams to win the NBA Cup. And in the Celtics, if it's the Celtics angle, if they go undefeated, it's about winning trophies. It's about winning competitions. NBA Cup is a competition. The Celtics win the NBA Cup, coming off of the NBA championship, then that's back-to-back trophies in the calendar year for the Celtics. In a way, if Jason Tatum doesn't win the Finals MVP, he can always get back and win Player of the NBA Cup tournament. He'll win Player of the tournament for the NBA Cup, Jason Tatum. My theory is they'll give one back to Jason Tatum after he misses out on Finals MVP. Even though, as far as careers goes, Tatum has had the better career. Even though he wasn't, he had a lot of assists and rebounds, but he just wasn't scoring. That's why he didn't get the Finals MVP. But I think they'll owe it to him, Jason Tatum, if they were to give him the NBA Cup at Vegas. And Lakers Celtics, first two teams to win the NBA Cup. How about that? Anyway, much more to break down. And I've uploaded and I have saved the video files. And so I'm going to upload all that stuff. I've got some. Today's Friday, so I have to upload the soccer predictions before the weekend for the Premier League and the Serie A and the Spanish La Liga. So because I got suspended, I wasn't able to upload the Serie A and the Premier League predictions for the first match week, but now I will be able to do so now that I am officially back for good. Happy birthday to Mamba, to Kobe, and also today's the same day that I am back on YouTube. And I did try to be back on air yesterday, but then right after it was official that I was back, I just realized that August 23rd is Kobe's birthday. So here we are. Here we are. That 30-minute NBA video is a gem.